Hey guys, and welcome to the 32nd installment of Updated Builds, a series of videos where I go back over Warframes that I already made one or more videos about and I bring their builds up to date. Now today we're going to take a look at Mirage, and I'm going to say right off the bat that if you're looking for a serious Mirage build, you're in the wrong place, because I never took Mirage seriously and I never will. For me, Mirage is just a fun multiplier. She takes any weapon in the game and makes it more fun. And that's what the only build that I use on Mirage is designed around. It's designed for me to just have as much fun with random wacky weapons as possible. So the build I decided to call the Fun Multiplier is running Energy Siphon as its aura, so I always have more than enough energy to cast Hall of Mirrors and Eclipse. I also have Rush in my Exile slot, which makes Mirage, who is pretty fast by default, even faster, which is a lot of fun. Then I needed some tankiness, so I have Primed Vigor, Redirection and Vitality for a good amount of shields and health, so I don't really have to worry about taking damage too much and I can just have fun with random weapons. Streamline to make abilities a little bit cheaper, Hall of Malevolence which augments Hall of Mirrors and makes your doppelgangers do more damage as you kill more enemies. This is a very easy way to add damage to the build without investing too much in terms of mod slots. And we top it all off with Ogre Message, Narrow-Minded and Primed Continuity, so our Hall of Mirrors and Eclipse last about a minute. When it comes to arcanes, you can kind of do whatever you want, but the one I really like is Arcane Guardian, which gives you a 20% chance to get 600 flat armor for 20 seconds whenever you get hit. And this is really noticeable on a squishier frame like Mirage. Can this setup do a lot of damage? Yes, it very much can, because it's still a Hall of Mirrors / Eclipse build, so if you equip a strong weapon, you can do a ton of damage. It's also fairly defensive, because a lot of the time the enemies will fire at your doppelgangers instead. But as I've said in the beginning, this is not a serious setup. If you want a serious setup, you want to go for more power strength, so your doppelgangers are doing more damage, or you want to go for more range, so your prism can blind enemies that are farther away and it generally just covers a larger area. But I just can't do that to Mirage. I've always ran some variation of this build. Did I try other more serious builds? Yes, I did, but I always went back to this one because it's just fun. You know, I have all the Warframes in the game and all of them are built to do something and to feel good. That's basically how I do my builds, right? I have an idea for a build, there is something I wanted to do, and I will keep changing it over and over and over again until it does that and feels good. Even my Lazy Tank and Arrows, which has been my most played setup lately, is designed to be tanky. Not this. This is just designed for me to have as much fun with it as possible. Which is why I would recommend you give this setup a shot. You don't have to have it as your main Mirage setup like I do. You can have it on config B or config C or just slap it on every now and then. Pick up a weapon that has ridiculous visual effects like the Phage or even the Mara Detron, or put heavy caliber on a Supra and have fun for a bit. Don't make the same mistake that I did a few years ago, where I would only run the most optimal setups. I blasted through the entire game within a couple of months and then realized I had nothing left to do. Now of course this setup will work on the standard Mirage as well as Mirage Prime. It may just require a little bit more format on the standard version, though don't stress it too much, just try it out, put in a couple of duration mods, run around with some wacky weapons for a bit, and if you like it you can then invest some format into it to get it into this version, which in my opinion is the most fun. And if you're not quite sure how to properly format it, the best way to format in my opinion is to simply put on all the mods, and if they don't fit, look for the one with the highest capacity drain that's shared between all your builds, format for that and do that until all your mods fit. And I thank you very much for watching. As always, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Don't forget to have fun. It's why we play games at the end of the day. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.